Hello, and my name's AD. This is my garage. This is my driveway. As always, garage is filling up with more and more crap again, so we'll have to colour load soon. And we've got bits of engine and parts absolutely everywhere. So I'll give you a little update on what we're doing. So, as you've seen in the other videos, the Renault 8 suffered a catastrophic failure, though it was still running. You can see in there, there's a hole in that piston all the way down to the ring, if not further, which is thrown up and come through. Gone through this one. There are actually two holes in this one too. There's also damage in number 3. Excuse all the tools. So yeah, we're starting to rip bits out because I have secured a new engine from Brian Whiteside. So I'm going to pick that up this weekend, and what I want to do is get this out of the way first, so I can make sure that I get the engine with the right flywheel and clutch setup. I could possibly swap off the one from this to that, but it's probably best I pull this out of the way first. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update. There's still a chance that it will make it to Retro Rides Gathering. Next job for me is to push it up onto the ramps, gain a few inches of clearance, disconnect it from the gearbox, and then either lift it out the top or drop it out the bottom. Undecided yet. My engine crane isn't here. I've lent it out, so I'd need to get that back if I want to lift it, but I'm wondering if I could get it on the jack and just drag it out the way with this a few inches higher. But yeah, it's a little update with the plan. At the moment we're going straight back in with an 1108, which matches the 1108 that's in there, and actually I'm thinking that I might have a few more horsepower from it, just from it having decent compression, versus this engine, which, though sprightly, was a little lacking in the car. It was great for cruising around in, but I always wanted a little bit more. My want for more was based on how much power this engine had, but if it was always running with blow-by and poor compression and was generally a bit crappy from being stood for 30 years, there might be life in a newer one, or one with a better setup, I guess, or one that's not half dead. But it is a testament to the agricultural style C series. Well, this one's not C series, it's pre that CX88s, which became the C series, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this would have carried on going if I just kept topping it up with oil, and cleaning plug number 1 every so often, because it definitely ran loads better with the plug cleaned. But yeah, a few more nuts and bolts to take off. Just going to whip the ones off the bell housing into the block. I'll put a jack underneath it for now, undo the ones from the cradle, and then hopefully get the thing out. But yeah, that was it. It's not a massive video, just a bit of a walk round explaining where we are, just to keep the watchers updated. We may be back up and running in a week or two. So got lots of bits off. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this. I might need to salvage the water pump off that one. That's all there. Could do with cleaning up and painting the rear and stuff before going back on. And lots of spare bits for another engine though, so potentially I could use a lot of that, or a lot of what comes out of this in the next upgrade, shall we say. Because I think if I want to put a 1397 or even a 1289 in there, I need the spare sump and stuff, which I've now got. I will cheekily ask Brian if he's got any spares or extra upgrades while I'm there that I can chuck on the 1108, give it a bit more pep again. Not holding my breath though, but if we can get anywhere close to the 45 horsepower it's meant to have, or was it 49, that'd be excellent. Yeah, we'll get this powering on again. Right, that's it from me. See you in the next one, where we're hopefully putting an engine back in.